You guys are late. Don't let it happen again. Everyone is. You're all late. Every one of you guys are late. I'm just letting you know that right now. I've been here for an hour waiting. And I was muted. Tommy would be the one to help you with that, Aquatic Moose. He's real good with that stuff. I just want to start this off by telling you guys here, every one of you are late. Don't let it happen again. I've been sitting here for an hour waiting for everybody. And let me know if the was good. Hey, Laura, good to see you. Yeah. Myers. Yeah, I was late. Daphne. Swiffles in. Good to see you. AV good. AV good. I apologize for my tardiness. Busy day at work, then got busy at the house. It's like the fourth time this has happened on my Tankin Tuesday stream. It's hard for me to get on these live streams during the week. Oh yeah, you can call. I know you can talk to them, Aquatic Moose, but I don't usually talk about it because I have no experience in it. Tommy, can you hear me? Is AV good? Laura, can you hear me? AV good. Swiffle. By the way, I finally figured out how to show my videos. Hey, Alex, how are you, buddy? AV's great. Okay. Appreciate you. Swiffle got 4 electric blue Rams today. Small but cool. Nice. They're going to grow. You know that. I don't know how long I can stay on this live. It is my son's birthday today, and we're going to go out and take him out. So, but I was late because I had some things going on. I wanted to come on and apologize for being late. And I do want to go over a couple things with you. Yep. Yes, sir, Alex. Yeah, it was rough. It's hard. Like I said, it's hard for me to make these Tuesday streams sometimes. I need to stop scheduling them and just, with the Tuesday streams, just go live. I'll schedule them unless I have like a guest. Other than that, I think I'm just going to go live with them. Oh, yeah, most welcome, Alex. Thank you. Appreciate you. So let me show the video that I tried to show. I think it was Saturday and didn't work out real good. I figured out how to do it. Now, did you see it that time? No, I didn't forget about you guys. I got busy, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. I did look back to the chat and saw everybody in there, and I apologize for being late. Appreciate that. Were you guys able to see that video I just played? Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, man, and a lot of aggressive, really getting a hold of these companies and pushing hard. Northfin was really cool about it. I actually received my first uh, shipment today of my food, and I got everything sorted with it. It showed okay, cool. I was trying to do it last stream, and I wasn't doing it right. I do have another video for you to show as well, but let me remove this one. And this is my members shout out video. I definitely want to share that. So check this out. And that's my little member shout out video I put together. Appreciate all the members. Myers says, now that you've made it to the big leagues, if you ever get much fish food, think about us. Myers, haven't quite made it to the big league, but the channel is moving up, and I've already been thinking about you guys. Anybody that watches my channel, my live streams, know that I'm always talking about the bigger the channel gets. My Oscars just flipped out. The better that is for me and you. And I already received this last shipment of Northfin, and it was a ton of food. So there will be giveaways coming up. So look forward to that. Appreciate it, Myers. Anyone that becomes a and anyone that becomes a member of my channel, you know, if you're thinking about it, and even if you're not thinking about it, you can watch it. Click on the join button, and a video pops up explaining it, and you can watch that there. But they're going to get taken care of as well. Anybody that's subscribed to my channel is in the running for any giveaways I do. When I do giveaways, it will be subscribers mode only, so it only goes to subscribers. It's hard to keep track of all of them, so it's important that you do that when you're doing a giveaway. And I got some good stuff to give away. I want to. Did everybody see that the other sponsor I have now, which is Higer Aquariums? We all saw that video. Hey, Joy Fish Keeping, good to see you. And I did receive my first item from Higer today as well. So I'm going to be making a video on that. So I'll wait till after the holidays. So keep an eye out for that video coming out soon. Higer is really making some really cool, innovative things lately. I've been watching Patty's Aquatics and a couple of other people that are sponsored by Higer, and some of the stuff that they're reviewing and showing. Man, are they cool. Really cool. But yeah, but I do apologize for being late. Such a busy day. You should get one of those shirts with a ton of sponsors on it like NASCAR. Well, it's funny you say that, Myers. One of the things they sent me was a T-shirt. Let me grab the hat. They sent me a hat, too. I never thought I looked good in hats. Hey, do I look all right in a hat? I always thought I looked weird. Right? There's the front. Then maybe you want to do it backwards. I always thought I looked better backwards. Yeah, I like it, and the shirt's pretty cool too. I'll tell you, I don't know if anybody saw the videos I put out, but they sent me a massive banner too to hang on the wall. If I would have to stand. I can go get it. You want me to go get the banner and show you, or did you catch that video I put out? You look weird even without a hat. True, Swiffle. I appreciate you, sir. Good Lord. That's all right. Swiffle knows I'm not a snowflake. So yeah, I'm excited. I just got done condensing food, and the only thing I don't like about Northfind's food is they come in the sealable bags. Some people might like that. I don't like the sealable bags. And you guys give me your opinions. I like my food in a container with a screw cap because there's more room to get your hand in there, especially when the food starts getting low. It's much easier to just reach in there and grab a pinch, or even if you want to just shake a little bit out. I realize that you're kind of splitting hairs when I'm talking about this, but I just don't like the bags because then when they're getting low, you're reaching down in there, you can't get what you need. So I always pour them into containers that I have and label them what the food is. But they sent me some a new food I haven't tried yet, and it's really cool. So uh, let's I can show you that. I don't know. They're called tropical sticks and jumbo. Never had those ones. They also sent me their carnivore, like little carnivore wafers. So far, my Oscars love them. I've got to try those out with my catfish and my plecos. They're a little bit too small for the plecos to suck on, but I think they're more designed for the smaller catfish. My plecos are my like I say, my Oscars and my Jack Dempsey. Put it in there, gone. Swiffle buys his flake food by the 2.5 pound tube. I refill containers. That's what I do, Swiffle. Yeah, like they sent me these massive containers of their flake food. It's the krill flake, and I think it's the krill flake and the cichlid flake food. The containers are like, let me grab one. These things are huge. Look at this. You can see there 12.3 ounce, 350 grams. I don't know how well you can tell how big these containers are, but they're huge. And what about the thing about these is when you, especially when they're new, when you open the lid, the air puffs the flakes out. So you got to be careful. Do you prefer to keep salt water? I keep freshwater bricks. That size, I buy approximately. Okay, Swiffle. My catfish and Corey's like those little carnivore pellets a lot. Cool, Myers. Appreciate you sharing that. I have yet to try them out and with the catfish there. Hey, Patty. Good to see Patty coming in. They sent me 2 huge ones as well. Should last me 6 months or more. They're not shy, for sure. They're not shy. A lot of food. Like I have so much food now, I don't know what to do with what I already have, and now I got a big mix of extreme aquatics and Northfin foods and a couple of your other ones, but it's mostly Northfin foods mixed with extreme aquatics, which I like them both, but I'm really enjoying Northfin foods a lot more now, just because I love the company's mentality. I love that they get back to you. Extreme aquatics wouldn't even talk to me. So if you're going to be like that, I'm not supporting you anymore. There's other high quality fish foods out there. Northfin's one of them, and they actually will talk to you. Alex says, my local fish store has a nice tiger Oscar, about 8 inches. Almost got him, but I ended up getting an 8-inch Parachromis Managusin, aka Jaguar. Okay, you can find Jags in Jags much these days. Okay, very cool. Yeah, you see them in a lot of the pet stores, is what you're saying. Would you ever try your hand at a jellyfish tank setup? I always wanted to keep jellies, but they are not for beginners like myself. No bricks. I'm assuming the jellyfish can still sting you. I am not a saltwater person. I have the idea. I got the basics, but I have no real world experience running a saltwater tank. So I have wanted to have one and set one up maybe down the road, but not now. It is a more increased cost to have one of those tanks all around. The fish are expensive, the coral, depending on what style saltwater tank you want to run. I know there's cheaper routes like dry rock. That's a little cheaper, but it's still very expensive. And then you got to have the salt and make the water. The water has to be right, like it matches the ocean. The salinity has to be correct. You got to have water mixed up, ready to go for emergencies or top offs. Now, I am not getting into all that. You joy transfers to a jar. Yeah, I don't like the bags. Swift has an Ethiopian fish to send all. I got Ethiopian fish. Send all food to me. I got lots of food, and I plan on giving it to you guys as giveaways for sure. I got to work out how I'm going to do it. I know how I'm going to do it, just when. But yes, I got lots of stuff. I've got Northfin Bug Pro. I've got 3 full big bags of their cichlid pellets. And I can't remember what else is over there, but I got some stuff. And keep in mind that this is coming on a regular basis. So understand when you come to my live streams, when I'm doing a giveaway, you're going to be getting quality food. But I have to do it right. It'll be subscribers only, and it'll be whoever wins it. Fish Fam link bot coming in. Hey, Wizzle, good to see you, buddy. Dang, yeah, salt tanks sound like a huge hassle. You know, I'm friends with people on here that have a lot of knowledge with saltwater tanks, and they say once you get the hang of it, it's nothing. And I would imagine, like anything, when you get used to it, and you know what you're doing, it's not a big deal. But it is extra time. There is a little bit more involved, and there is more money involved in it. Alex out of saltwater. It was a nice change from freshwater. However, anything over 75 gallons become a hassle and expensive. I had 120 gallons salt. I would guess each month paid around 500. Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about, Alex. Duck races for giveaway. Duck races for giveaways. Nope, not duck. All I'm going to do is the Fish Fam wheel. I think that Fish Fam link wheel is perfect. It's a fair way, one of the most fair ways that I know of to do giveaways. Patty says Northfin is the best. They gave me a huge box to give the local rescue. Exactly, and that's the other thing. They donate a ton of food all the time. And I know several people within the Fish Fam that's contacted them, and they got Northfin fish food, and they aren't shy about it. They're not just giving them like 2-3 bags or little sample bags of food. They're sending a massive box of fish food. It doesn't matter who you are. They don't care about you being a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber. They're so confident in their food. I've been talking to them lately, and they're not worried about any other makers. They know the quality of their food, but they want other people to know what it's like. So they're not afraid to let other people try it, and they want other people to try it. And they're not stuck up. They're not like this with their nose in the air. They will help you, and they help people all the time. Maybe all the other makers have done that every year. I know they probably have, but in my dealings in the last 2 years with the different food makers, Northfin has continued to impress me, not only with the quality of their food, but their mentality. Talking to me, hang on, they're just wonderful. They got a great business mentality over there, and I will support that company all day long. I would do saltwater again, but only up to 75. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any experience. No experience with the saltwater. I'd like to tap into it one day, but if I do, it's going to be a small tank, maybe like a 20-gallon long, maybe tops a 30-gallon tank or something like that. On a cool note, if anybody saw my video, I retired my Fluval 306 a while back, but I recently brought it back out. I had to order some new with the Fluval hoses to put on it. I already had the aquastop valve and everything else I needed, and I got it back in play. So let me ask you guys this. Everybody in chat, And I know it's an age-old question, but what out of the two, which do you prefer? Hang on the back or canister? I do like them both, but as time goes on, my favorite is the canisters. They go longer, less maintenance. Hanging the backs are always clogging up and slowing down. I can go 7 months before I have to clean my canister. So that's the reason why I put my 306 on this little 29-gallon with a spray bar. Because I'm tired of always having to unclog that inlet on that hang in the back. And then you gotta, I'm done with them. I use them as backup as needed, but what are your guys' favorites? Do you prefer a hang on the back or do you prefer a canister filter? Curious what you guys have to say about it. While you're thinking about it, I'm going to play this member shout out video again for the people who came in. We'll get right back to it. So I wanted to play that again for anybody who might have missed it. That'll be the last time. We're going to remove that from the studio. So nobody has an opinion on hanging the back versus, here we go, Myers is coming in. It's a shame that the foods of North Finn, Fluval and New Life Spectrum aren't being sold in local fish stores over here. Luckily, I found it on Amazon as a last option. I got you. Well, I'm glad you can still get it. I do like Fluval's foods too. Their bug bites, it's a good food too. And I'll tell you, if you don't know about it, Myers, you have Walmarts, I'm sure, right? If you have a Walmart close to you, because there's Walmarts everywhere, Flukers has their own line of food they started making. Historically, Flukers have always made food for private label companies. They recently, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, started making their own line of food, and it's called Finsect. You can get them at any Walmart. If you're in there, pick it up, look at the back. The ingredients are amazing. Black soldier fly larvae, such as like that. The first 3 ingredients are absolutely amazing. But what's even better is the price. For like $5, you get like a 3-ounce bottle. And they do, right now, they're only doing tropical goldfish and betta food. The guy did tell me they are going to be doing other foods, but they haven't released them yet. Nope, no Walmarts in Europe. Really? Shoot, I thought they were all over the world. Hey, Shirley, good to see you. I'm working on tank maintenance and getting my 125 up. But watching, very cool, Shirley. I hope that's going smooth for you. 125 is one of my favorite aquariums. I love the footprint of a 125. It opens you up to some different options. The tank's not so big that it's unmanageable. So that's one of my favorite aquariums. I can't believe no one's getting back to me about my question of if you like hanging the backs or canisters more. Shirley says Finsect is what it's called. If it's what I'm thinking of, I tried it. Yeah, Shirley, it's at Walmart. It's not just at Walmart, but it's easy to get at Walmart because there's a Walmart near all of us. Yeah, it comes in like a 3-ounce container. That's like $5. And it's granules. It's not a pellet. It's not a flake. It's a granule. Now, I will say this. Because when I had all 3 of them, they sent me some. I did a review on it. You can check that out on my channel. They do the goldfish, they do the tropical, and they do the betta. But if you flip over the container and look at the ingredients, hand for hand, everything's the exact same in all 3 versions. So I contacted them and I asked, from what I read, everything's the exact same. So what is different about all these 3 different foods you make? What is the difference? And what it is just size. So it's really the same food. It's just the different sizes of the granules. Obviously, for beta, it's smaller. But if you wanted to get the tropical and the goldfish, mix them together, you can do that because it's the same exact food. One's just a little bit bigger than the other. So just something to keep in mind. You're not getting anything different from any of the versions, but because it's all quality ingredients for such a good price, I do recommend Finsect food as well. You got it at your local fish store? Yep. I like it. I can't believe it. I went into Walmart because we're always used to just getting Tetra food there for years. That's all it was. Tetra, Tetra, Tetra. And I went in there, I saw this new food, and I turned it over, and I went, oh, my God, this is actually a good food. So I got some and then contacted the company, and I said, could I do a review on your food? And I did, and they sent me some. To my knowledge, he said once they do come out with a new type of food, they're going to be sending me that too, but we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. I'm hoping they get into some kind of a cichlid granule. But flukers have been around a long time. They've been around since the early 60s. You've probably seen their foods. They do a lot of like foods for reptiles and things like that as well. I got the flake kind. My fish are super picky. I didn't even know they had flakes, Shirley. I only thought they had the granules. That's all I can ever get. Yep, didn't even know they had the flake food. Yeah, I can't believe the size of this thing. That's massive. And I don't know. I love the smell of the food too. It's good stuff. So, anyways, I busted out the 306. I put the new hoses on it, and I hooked it up, and I got it running on the 29-gallon. Once it seeds, I'll probably let that run a couple of weeks until the good bacteria seeds in that filter. At that point, then I'll take the hang on the back off, and then that tank will solely be ran by the Fluval 306. And then literally pretty much, except for my 10 gallons, every one of my aquariums will be ran by a canister filter. Because I do have sponge filters running in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these 10-gallon aquariums. Yes, sir. That's my fish room decoration. I actually dropped that filter and the clip that holds the motor on. The one clip broke, so now the motor won't stay on. So now I just use it as like a shelf and spare parts. Never mind, I'm thinking of Nutrisector. Yeah, because I didn't think they made a flake. It's badge of black soldier fly larvae as well. Lots of natural ingredients. Okay, very cool. Made of. Okay, I got you. Yeah, things are doing good. So you guys definitely need to look forward to a giveaway stream coming real soon. I've got lots of food, overabundance of food. Let me just show you what I'm going to give away on the next one. So, now keep in mind this is not the biggest bag they sell, but it's one of the biggest. 8.8 ounces, 250 grams of the cichlid food. I got 3 of these sitting over there. So this is one thing that's going to be coming up. I'm going to be giving away. Now I got 2 of these. These are the 130-gram jars of the Bug Pro. And that'll be cool. This is really good stuff too. And so far, revenue is coming in. My content's bringing in a little bit of revenue. Having the members, that brings in revenue, that helps. And all that, what I'm going to do anytime, once I get everything collected and I actually start, you have to earn $100 on YouTube before they send you money. I think the last I checked, it was at like $45. So once I start actually having hands-on revenue, we can start and making the gifts more often, the giveaways more often, um, the value of the gifts for paying members is going to get better, such as canister filters, hanging the backs, things like this. Channel's moving up. Bigger it gets, the better it gets for everybody, because I can use that revenue to put back into the hobby and put back into you guys. Thank you for the stop sign, Haggins. Haggins is on the ball. Let's see here. So discussion. My what I was asking is what are your guys' preferred? What do you like? Do you like hanging the back filters, or would you prefer if you only could have two? There was only two filters in the world that you could use, hanging the back or a canister. Which one would you pick? Shirley's getting two Fluval 407s Thursday. Yet we were talking about that. And the 407 is one of my all-time favorite canister filters. I like them more than the FX series. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 FX series canisters. How does one get black or white live worms? Yeah, I have no idea, man. I'm sure you can culture them somehow. I have no idea. I don't feed my fish that. I know that's a fantastic way and a cheap way to feed fish in a natural way, but I just don't do it. I do appreciate the stop sign, Haggins. Jake. Shirley, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I just can't stay up too late. Need to go to my daughter's proclamation. She's finished. Well, very cool, Myers. Yeah, absolutely. Don't feel free. Go do what you got to do. Don't feel obligated to stick around. I appreciate you coming in and chatting. Now, as always, you're a big talker, and I enjoy that. 3 in a row. Okay, Red Laser's in. He says, Meyer, I like tropical brand insect menu. It is 3 types of insects. There you go. See, this is what's great about these live streams. We can help each other. Brick says, is the revenue higher when YouTube premium viewers watch your video? Yes, that's what they say, Bricks. If they say if a YouTube premium watches your members, something like that, it gets higher. Since we don't have ads. Yeah, it's something like that. I'll have to go back and read and get back to you. But if a premium YouTube member watches, something happens there, whether it's more revenue or what. Hey, Laser. Good to see you, buddy. Swiffle likes his HOBs. Laser likes his HOBs. Myers canister. Hagen. So far, hanging the backs are winning. Shirley says, I'll let you know which I like better. I'm a canister guy. I like my canisters. Shirley, you're going to like those canisters. Now, just let me remind you, Shirley. A lot of people I see online complaining about canister filters leaking. Oh, they suck. Once or twice a year, you need to take these things apart when you're maintenance them and get you some food grade grease. You have to take the O-rings off and lube the seals. If you don't, they get brittle, and that's what causes leaks. If you're putting them in a sand tank, if you have sand for a substrate and you have fish in there that dig up the substrate, make sure you put a pre-filter on your inlet, or sand can get in the filter, a lot of sand, and cause a problem. I did have that one time on my utility valve on one of my FX6s. So important to do that. But other than that, you have more power. Well, I'm not going to say more power because there's some strong HOBs out there. But a canister filter, you have an inlet on one side and an outlet on the other side. So you're getting more whole of the tank, right? You're hanging it back, sucking water up and letting it out right at the same spot. Not that that's a bad thing, because I'm running HOBs and I have been for years and they work just fine. But my canister filters, I don't have to clean but every 7 months. Now, that might be different for you, but every one of mine, every 7 months. So it's less work, it's less cleaning, and they hold a lot more filtration media, whether it be mechanical, bio, or chemical. If you want to use chemical, there's a lot more room for that. So for me, canister filters are my favorite. Surely that's really cool. Slowly but surely becoming old people now. We'll go for short. I use both HOB and cancer. Me too, Swiffle. And I use sponge filters too. Watching because I've been watching some of the older live streams while I work, and I was wondering which account might be better to watch from. Oh, I mean, I'm not sure, Bricks, but I appreciate you taking the time to look into that and have that consideration. You know, it's people like that, like yourself, that take the extra time to do that is amazing, and I can't thank you enough. But I'm so new to being monetized. I'm still learning, and I can't tell you yes or no. But the only thing I'm going to tell you is you do what you want. If you want to be on this account or your other one, don't convenience me, convenience yourself. Because with whatever I get on revenue, I'm happy with. I'm not looking to get rich off of this game. I'm just looking to make enough to support my hobby and offset the cost of the hobby and give back to you guys. And I'd love to be able to give back. And, you know, if you guys win something, I want to be able to mail that out to you 100% free of cost to you guys, no matter what it is. And I want to pay for that with the revenue I make off this doing this thing. So obviously, the easier that'll get. So, but it's coming. Things are going up. I personally use a canister filters and internal ones. I like the higher flow output and their ability to soak up lots of dirt. Yeah, and then my favorite setup, Myers, is I'll put the power head up there. And I'll put the power head on the same side as the inlet. So when the flow goes over to the other side, it comes down the tank, and all the detritus and dirt and dead plant matter comes over towards the inlet. I do that process in every one of my tanks, and I never have to gravel vac and suck any crap out because all my tanks are sand. It all sits on top. So I usually I just scrape some algae off the front glass and do the water change, and I'm done. P-Tag, let me tell you something. It's not a big deal because I was over an hour late. Yeah, I didn't get started till 7. I was scheduled at 6, so that's my bad. So, yeah, all that's on this end of things. You don't worry about that. So he says, I'm putting them both in the 125. Where's the best placement for the intakes and output? Well, I hope what I just said answers that, Shirley. Jesus, why do these Oscars keep flipping out? I hate when they do that. Yeah, inlet one side, outlet all the way on the other side. So, but with the FX series canister filters, you get a bigger hose and you get longer hose. So you can make that reach on a 125. I know that because I've done it with an FX6 and an FX4. I got them running out. With the Fluval 407, you should be fine with that. If you're using 2 of them, if it was me, I'd be putting both inlets on one side spaced apart and both in the same thing on the other side, because I like to run my power heads like I was discussing and take everything over to the inlets as possible because it reduces maintenance, reduces time, and anything I can do in my fish room to reduce maintenance and enjoy the fish rather than it being a chore, I'm going to do it. Myers says, I had once used a tiny cheap hang in the back from AliExpress. The motor was creating a vibration against the tanks. As the tank set up in my bedroom, keeping you awake. You know, Tetra Whisper. These hanging backs have been around forever. And I tell you what, I've had some that are still going, but I've had some that went to crap fast. But in my experience, they've always been one of the noisiest hanging backs. Hey, Wally, Freshwater Aquatics. There he is. Good to see ya. Okay, I was late, man. I was like an hour late. These Tankin Tuesday streams are hard to make somewhere. Like I said, I'm going to stop scheduling the Tankin Tuesday streams unless I know I'm going to be off of work or I have a guest scheduled to come up. I'm just going to stop scheduling them and do them if I'm good, because this has been like the fourth or fifth time now that I didn't make these on time or at all. Yeah. For those of you coming in, I played a couple of videos because I figured out how to do it now. I was trying it last live stream and failed. But for those of you coming in, I made a couple of videos, a member shout out video and my sponsor announcement, my second sponsor announcement. I won't play it again unless you guys don't mind seeing it. Just let me know. So I played the member shout out twice now. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want my members to see I am putting things together for you guys and showing my appreciation. Did you get a guest tonight yet? Nope, no one's been up P-Tag. And really, that's what these Tankin Tuesday live streams are about. I like to have this one for anybody to come up and chat. Now, I did say that I have to cut this off at an hour tonight because it is my son's birthday, and I believe we're taking him out over to Sweet Frog and his family to get some frozen yogurt. But you're more than welcome, anybody, because I still have, 20 minutes left. Anybody's willing to come up and chat with me, there's the link in the chat. Santa, what are the chances on Santa Claus t-shirt? Myers, they're already out. They're already out. I want to say yes and no on that because I do have a Teespring store. If you look on my channel, I have a Teespring link. And if any Myers, are you in my Discord? P-Tag, can you share my Discord link? And Myers, I don't know if you're on Discord, Myers, but if you are, come over to Discord. It's free. I like to get to know everybody. You're more than welcome to come in. It's super fun to chat and really get to know each other. We talk about everything. Have a good time, and it's growing, getting a lot of people in there. I have my links, all my links on there too. But I'm going to tell you not to buy one of those shirts. You found it? I'm going to tell you not to buy one of those shirts. And I'm probably going to remove them. And I'll tell you why. Oh, yeah, the invite is free. It's on my channel link. Click on it. It brings you right in. As long as you have the Discord app, brings you right in. I'd love to have you in there. All of us are chatting it up all the time in there. We really learn a lot, have a good time. And when you get over there, copy and paste your YouTube channel link. When you get over there, I have a special channel that's called YouTube channels. When you go over there, copy and paste your YouTube channel link in there, and everybody that's in the Discord can find you and subscribe, because that's another reason what my Discord's all about, helping support each other. So, but don't chat in there. You only chat in the one that says chat and chill. You'll get used to it. But the reason why I'm going to tell you not to get one of those shirts, if you were thinking about it, is I'm not impressed with Teespring's shirt quality. Ben Ochark sent me one of his shirts for free one time. In about 3 washes, the decals were completely gone. The shirt itself is fine, but the decals are crap. Now, however, the coffee mugs, the glasses, the stickers, I have a hoodies on there, but again, the decals will probably come off of that. But yeah, all the other stuff, good. But their t-shirt quality, don't waste your money unless you're going to take that shirt and hang it on a wall. If you plan on wearing it, don't waste your money. I'm going to probably remove those, all clothing, and just stick with the mugs and stickers and glasses and stuff like that. Hey, Dean Stevenson, good to see you again. Well, that's crazy. It keeps coming. So, let me play this video for these new peeps coming in. Make sure you watch this. So we got a second sponsor, and it's Higer Aquarium, and I've been going back and forth with my contact over there, and she has sent me my very first item, and it arrived today. So It's a really cool thing. I like it a lot. I'm excited to try it out. I'm looking at it right now. So I'll be working on a video on that. We can remove that now. I'm so glad that I figured out how to play those videos right. Like all this time, like I've been playing an intro and I don't even know if anybody saw it, but if you go back and watch the live stream, it's on there. We're trying. Like, let me know if you guys see this. No, it's not even coming up anymore. Maybe you can get them to switch up their suction cups. Maybe, Dean. Yeah, the only suction cups that I have found that are actually worth anything is Fluvels. Now, I will say Aqueon makes a decent suction cup too. I got some Aqueon power heads that I swear to God are never coming off the glass. I think they do better, a little better than Fluvel. All right, says, thank you for your honesty. I would keep the shirt as a keepsake. I prefer smaller and more personal channels such as this one, Dan's or Alex's. Okay, Myers, I appreciate it. Very cool. Yeah, don't wear it. Don't wash it. It'll go to crap, and I don't want you wasting your money. And I agree with you. I like all the smaller channels as well. It's more personable, like you say. You get to really enjoy, and they're just as knowledgeable as the bigger channels. But then once you get so big and you get so many people, the likelihood of them even seeing or talking to you is slim to none. Yeah, I can't. I want to talk to you further about this, Dean, but it's going to have to wait till my video comes out. I don't want to give anything away. Shirley says, mine is super small. You'd love it. I don't do lives yet, though. I'm terrified. No one will show up. Well, Myers is coming over to Discord, I think, Shirley, and everyone's channels are up there. So she comes over and posts her thing over there. We'll be supporting each other. You know how we do over there. Excuse me, I get the hiccups there. But magnets, Dean, are my favorite too. And there's a couple things I don't understand why Fluval doesn't do. I have no idea why Fluval won't get away from their suction cups and go to the magnetic power heads. And I also don't understand why they won't put the pump internally in the water with their hanging backs and get away with that dang external motor and pump. Hey, what up, P-Tag?
Hey, what's up, Jesse?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Not too bad, my man. Doing good, really good. I'm excited about a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you. I mean, your old North Bend thing is really starting to kick off, and the banner looks phenomenal.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, I want to hang it, but it's too big in here. I'm gonna have to wait until I get my fish room built in my garage.
Okay, yeah, that banner looks like it's kind of draped on the floor a little bit, but it's still nice.
Yeah, it's big. Like I have no space for it in here, but I like it, and it's really cool. And it's gonna look good when I get it on the wall.
That'll be great. So, are you planning to put your fish room like when you move, like later on this year? Are you planning to use that banner in your fish room then, or are you going to hang it up in like somewhere in your house now?
No, I'll just wait until I get my garage. See, I'm moving this. This dining room that I'm in right now is gonna become a bedroom for my father-in-law.
Okay.
So in order to get all my fish tanks and my fish room in the garage, I have to heat it and cool it first. So I'm getting one of those DIY split units that will heat and cool it.
Yeah.
Once it's heated and cooled, then I also have a shed that's going to be a big shed I'm building.
Yep.
Once it's done, I can move everything out of the garage, and I'll have the garage heated and cooled, and that's when I can then move the tanks and set my fish room up, and then I've got to do some more work inside the house.
Okay.
So it's like a stepping stone type of thing.
Well, that's a big project for you then. You have a lot of stuff to move, a lot of tanks to move. That's going to be your central location for all your tanks then?
Yeah, and my idea is the guy he's a buddy of mine. I met him years back. He only lives a couple hours from me, but this is what he does. He's fantastic at what he does.
Well,
And
that's good.
he's going to do all the work for me. And I'm going to actually talk him into helping me move tanks too, because he's got
Okay.
a bunch of guys that work for him. Boy, better time,
So is your movement getting delayed a little bit and you kind of change things around then and you're just going to create your fish room in your garage then?
Yeah, I think we pretty much we're not going to do the Florida thing just because the houses are too expensive. And we did a lot of research on that, man. There's a lot of people moving out of Florida just because
Cost of living?
the cost of living's going up. And the thing is like if you have a roof down there on a house that's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old or something, for lack of a better number,
Yep.
insurance companies won't even cover you anymore. So if like a hurricane came through and blew your roof off, you have to pay for the whole thing out of pocket.
Yeah,
So
that's a no-go for me.
yeah, so you're looking at $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 houses. I'm looking at my house in North Carolina. I can actually have it's a 2,000 square foot brick ranch. It's a nice house, and I can actually have this house paid off when I retire. Down there,
Okay.
no.
Yeah. I don't blame you there, buddy. I mean, if you can make things work where you're at now, save some money for that split unit, because I know those things kind of get pricey too. But if you get everything set up, you'll probably be happier down the
Oh
road.
yeah, actually they're not bad. You can buy brand new split units, depending like you can get a Mr. Cool anywhere from 700 to $1,200.
Okay. Because I've been wanting to do that with my basement. Because I originally had an electric fireplace down there, but the room's just too big and it just doesn't keep up.
Yeah,
So I think I want to get one of those and just get rid of all the heaters altogether, and just keep the room temperature, for everybody.
yeah, and that's the other thing too. If they're in a smaller, and the reason why I say smaller because my dining room's open to the rest of my house. There's no door. Now my AC keeps these tanks great in the summer. I don't even need heaters in them.
That's good.
But in the wintertime, for whatever reason, some of them get too cold. So out there, I know I got maybe a 400 square foot space at best. I
Uh-huh.
know that would keep all these tanks good. I don't care if they're on the floor or on a stand. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I won't need
Well, that's
heaters and
good.
one less
I
thing to worry about.
I want to measure mine out because I'm not really sure the exact square footage, and I'm assuming that's how you decide what type of split or a split unit you would need to go with.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
18, what is it? 19, I think for about you can Google it. Just say that's what I did. I said, I have a single stall garage, but my garage is a single stall, but it has like a little bit of bump out thing. It's
Yeah.
about 400 square foot is your average single stall garage, right? 400, 450.
Okay.
You need anything from like a 19 to 20K unit. And they're not really that bad. Gabriel came in, good to see you. Now, what's that behind you got going on? You setting up a new live stream corner?
This is going to be one of them. It might be like a presentation spot. My fish room, everything's out downstairs, the lights and house lights and everything. So I just want to come by and stop and chat with you for a little bit since you didn't have any guests tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And yeah, as
But
always, last time you come up, so anytime you're welcome.
yeah, this I had a drum set back here that I'm selling, but long story short, so this is going to be more of like I'm going to get better lighting in here, and it's going to be like a presentation spot, and it's a lot quieter. All this padded room in here, so the sound quality is a lot better, and it's a lot more clear. So
So you'll do like reviews in there and stuff?
yep.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I always wanted to do that too. Like just go like take a closet in my house and just have that where I do this for super quiet.
Yeah, I mean, all the sound is really controlled. I mean, it's you can tell a difference when I leave this room. It's just a lot more echoey, whereas in here it's a lot more sustained. It's great.
Yeah, good. Very cool. Yeah, and you got the orange and the black kicking.
Yeah.
You'll have to move back a little bit though, because I can still see the walls on the sides.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get more because I'm going to get more to cover up some of the walls. But the company I ordered from, they're out of stock and they have been for a while, so I got to find a different company.
There
Go
you go.
figure.
See what Myers say there?
Halloween themed. It's kind of like a reddish orange, and if you look at it, it's kind of like a lightish red, and I would say like a red orange put together. So depending on the lighting in here, sometimes it looks red, and other times it looks orange. But yeah, very Halloween like.
Well, he's saying because as Michael Myers, I highly approve the Halloween.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. That's funny. I just now got that. Good. That was a good pun.
Hey, Mark, good to see you, buddy.
Hi, Mark.
Jeff, good to see you. I don't know if I said hi or not, but Well, I'm probably actually going to have to go ahead and jump off here. Like I said, I was only able to get on to do an hour. Had I got on time, it would have been normal, but that's my bad. So
Yeah, I mean that's all right. When I jumped on, I was like, wow, he's still on. That's great, because I was hoping to jump on because I left work at 6. I didn't go home till like 6:45, 7 o'clock. So I was afraid I was gonna miss it.
okay.
But
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm going to jump off. We got a couple things to take care of, and well, I'll definitely be on Saturday.
all right. And just long story short, you and I should plan a live stream together at some point in the future.
Whenever you're ready, man.
Okay, I'll probably text you about it in the next day or two, and we can figure something out from there.
Okay. I think well, I shouldn't say anything. I'm a translucent person, and when I think it, it comes out.
Yep. Sometimes I do that. I'm just like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can't release that information yet.
Yeah. All right, man.
But
I'll catch you later, my friend.
all right, take care. Everyone else, take care and be safe. Appreciate you having me on.
You too, buddy.
Later.
Bye. Yeah, having said that, guys, I do have to jump off. I got some things to take care of, so I appreciate everybody that came in. Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern will be my regular normal hour power live stream. We do about 2 hours over there. If it's going real good, we go longer. And anybody that comes in, I'm going to do a giveaway on that live stream this weekend, this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We're going to give away some of this high quality food to my subscribers. So we're going to start there. So don't miss it. Check you guys later. Be safe. Have a good rest of your week and have a safe and happy 4th of July. No, thank you, Mark. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Jeff. Talk to you later.